독창이 대신 써줘 신상은 녀석들 fresh out of green 부터 시니죠 what you see 누구나 알지 그게 우리지 못 뛰었니 우 전화무시 emergency 못 뛰었니 우 텔레파시 다 통하지 못 뛰었니 우 빠라바삐 못 뛰었니 우 다른 애들 무식전화다 차단 공공 계속 우리끼리 달라 그래도 우리 같은 아빠 long time 방에 노는 나봐 starlight 우리 들러도
Good Friday night. To you sports fans, you've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
It's good.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Tatum on the wing. Screen by Porzingis. Down low. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Lets it go from deep, and that's collected by Drew Holiday. On offense, here are the Celtics. 4-point game. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum with it. Picked up by Turner. Clock at 6. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Holiday. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Healed outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
On the wing, Hield. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton right side. In the corner, it's Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Offline with his three.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Out to Turner. Hits it from three-point range. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And here's Halliburton after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Turner with the screen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 6. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. Here's Tatum. Into the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And good that time.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires the three. Tatum's shot is off. Pacers leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Turner. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7 threes says not here and not now.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 00.
Ball's knocked loose. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Personal foul.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Hield with the bucket.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Hield from outside. Celtics trail by 5. Brown wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. Halliburton outside. Outside, Mathurin. No good on the 3. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Sinks the triple. White's got his second bucket tonight.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Out to Turner. Pass to Toppin. From deep three-point land. A three-pointer is right on target. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Cornette. Back to Holiday. White with it. Defended by Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Back to White. And they get it. And the 3 ball is good. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And there's the drive. Toppin, no one around him. And Indiana, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Three-pointer. Here's Porzingis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
McConnell. The shot will not fall. White with the defensive effort. Back to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum down low. Good D by Hield.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Here's Brown. The 17-footer goes down. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Right side Turner. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the boards. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton with it. 8 points for him. To the inside. Halliburton is double. Pass to Toppin. From deep. And it's Halliburton missing. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Nailed from three-point land. White's got 11 points.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Hey, DB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Back to Hield. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Man showing some terrific range. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Out to White. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that.
Times, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Indiana leading by 3. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
The coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Boston, timeout. Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment. You want to hear it.
Celtics trailed by 5. On the wing, Brown. To the middle. Tatum cleared for takeoff and landing.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Inside. Out to Turner. Rebound by the Celtics.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
A 3 from Porzingis. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
What a night for Toppin. He's showing you the diverse arsenal he possesses on the offensive end of the floor.
That's to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pacers out in front, leading by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Hits the three-point bomb. Toppin's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Outside, Porzingis. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 8. Left side, Brown. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton right side. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Timeout, timeout.
And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
The tray, and it's White missing. Pacers leading by 11. Over in the corner, Brown. Indiana moving it around. Here's Halliburton. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Porzingis. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Toppin. And the basket by Tatum. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Celtics trail by 11. And it's White missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover. A second chance effort. And Halliburton finishes inside. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana. Outside, Porzingis jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Heel way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to foul him.
And the NBA Doors adding conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh my goodness, given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they pick the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Back to Halliburton. He lobs it up. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
White with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Indiana's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so the Pacers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win,